it's Amy Deb, the Keto Queen. I hope you're having a great day. Just got home from work and we are finishing the second step to our dish tonight. I hope you guys had a great day. As you jump on, let me know where you're watching from. And guys, if you love meatballs, in the comments say love meatballs. I want to know who jumps on here and absolutely loves meatballs. We used to cook a mozzarella stuffed meatball all the time, like regularly. I haven't cooked them in a long time, and instead of going back to something old, I wanted to try something new. So guys, we are making a Alfredo meatball tonight. I'm taking the meat off the skillet right now. You can see, I'm going to tell you how I mixed it up. Super simple, super simple. We just fried them in a skillet with avocado oil. You can bake them if you don't want to get a skillet dirty, but you're going to need the skillet for your Alfredo sauce anyhow. Let me tell you what I did with this. And then we're going to make this sauce together. This is just a simple ground beef meatball. So they look beautiful, don't they? Give me some hearts if you love meatballs. Give me some hearts if these look good. All I did was take 2 pounds of ground beef. So the recipe, I typed it out in this post. So when the video is over, you can just hit my name at the top or my picture. It will take you to the post. And for this recipe, I actually doubled the ingredients. So I did 2 pounds of ground beef because my mom's coming to eat with us. I did a half a cup of grated Parmesan cheese, half a cup of almond flour, a teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of pepper, teaspoon of garlic powder, and a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, and 2 eggs. That's it. I just mixed it all together, made me some little homemade meatballs. Don't they look good, guys? Give me some hearts if those look good. We cooked the meatballs in an avocado oil, and I'm just moving them over to the side. Because now we're fixing to make us an Alfredo sauce, and we're going to toss the meatballs back in the sauce. And guys, we're going to enjoy something new tonight. So if you love meatballs, in the comments say love meatballs. I would love to know where you guys are watching from. And let's make a simple, fast, delicious Alfredo sauce together. First things first, I don't like to cook. I'm sorry, I do love to cook. I hate to clean. Do not like to clean. So I'm going to use this same skillet. We're just going to take us a paper towel and wipe out the grease and the little chunks of meat that's left in the skillet. So give me just 1 second. I'm going to put this in a pan. Oh, it's going to be hot it's going to be too hot for my garbage can. Hang on 1 second. Let me soak up the grease first. Yep. Taking my time here. I'm going to soak up the grease in my paper towel. Don't you love a bounty? I'd love to know where y'all are watching from tonight. We're making a simple dish. Guys, I've got asparagus roasting in the oven. That's our side dish tonight, just roasted asparagus. We love to eat and cook so simple. All right, let me put this in the garbage. Oh, yes. All right, I'm going to get one more just to help just get the leftovers. All right, and then we're going to use this same skillet because it's a big skillet, and I can toss those meatballs back in here in a couple of seconds because this is not going to take long at all. So if you're just jumping on, tell me where you're watching from. And I'm going to tell you what I did with those meatballs again in just a minute, but let's get this cooking. First off, we need 4 tablespoons of butter. So I'm just going to use a knife and cut this stick of butter in half because 4 tablespoons is about a 1/4 cup, and that's what we're going to use to start off our Alfredo sauce. And we're going to let this melt. Now, you guys, if you've been watching my page, you know this back eye gets so hot. I've got this turned off, and I bet that butter melts so fast. I'm going to go ahead and turn it back on a low heat. I'm going to scoot this back so you guys can see the skillet. Now, if you're just jumping on, you got to give me some hearts if these meatballs look good. Nothing amazingly special about these meatballs, guys. They're just meatballs. The seasoning's going to be in the sauce. So the meatball is 2 pounds of ground beef. The recipe I have posted, I doubled it. 2 pounds of ground beef, half a cup of almond flour, half cup of grated Parmesan cheese, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of pepper, 1 teaspoon of Italian season, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. That's it. 2 eggs. Mixed it all up, made some meatballs, fried it up in some avocado oil. You can bake it too if you prefer to bake. And now we are melting us some butter. We got 4 tablespoons or a 1/4 cup of butter. We're melting this butter, and we're going to make an easy Alfredo sauce to toss these meatballs back in. It's not going to be tons of sauce. Now, if you want it to be like soupy, you can, but I'm just going to make a little bit. I'm actually going to do 4 tablespoons of butter, and we're going to add a whole cup of heavy creams. Oh, here comes the dogs. What's going on? What's going on? Who is it? Am I made it yet? Nope. All right, I'm just melting this butter. Guys, if you are new to my page and you haven't gotten my getting started tips, you definitely should say getting started in the comments so I can get you some tips on how to look at your day and lower carbs. It's so simple. It's the same thing I'm doing today that I started back in 2018, feeling amazing, guys. I drink a drink that I love. I call it my Go Girl mix. I'm doing a cup of heavy cream here. So I drink my drink, my Go Girl mix, and then I follow simple steps to remove carbs from my day. I'm not on a diet, guys. I love to live a lifestyle where I feel good. I don't feel deprived. I get to go to the weddings that I just went this weekend and have a cocktail and have, a roll and not, feel so deprived and challenge myself to where I feel like I'm on a diet. Like, I don't want to be on a diet. I eat smart most every single day of the week. Eating things like I'm fixing to show you. Simple, delicious meals that are full of flavor, and you just can't go wrong with that. All right, so I've got 4 tablespoons of butter, a full cup of heavy cream. And again, if you don't have my getting started tip, say getting started. I'd love to help you get started. All right, so we got that cup of heavy cream, and we're gonna let this simmer just a minute. I just turned the heat on just a minute. We're gonna go ahead and season it with salt and pepper, and that's all the seasonings we're gonna add, salt and pepper. And you can taste it after you get it all together to see if you want more salt and pepper. My oven just went off. I think that asparagus is gonna come out. The asparagus, guys, is so easy. I wash it, cut off that big stalk end, put it on a baking sheet, heavily drizzle with avocado oil, salt and pepper, that's it. Just roast it on 350 until it's the softness you like. Let me get me a little spoon here. We're gonna add those meatballs back to this skillet as soon as we get our Alfredo sauce starting to simmer. And as it simmers, it's gonna thicken. Now you can stop it when you want to. So if it gets too thick, just add a splash of heavy cream back to it. I'm not gonna get it super thick. It's gonna be a really great base seasoning for our meatballs. So we're just gonna toss our meatballs in it. So it's just getting hot again. I turned it up just a couple of minutes. If you are new here, though, I would love to know it. Like, where are you guys watching from? I love to see how far the reach is. I've had this page since 2018, and I love it. I started it for accountability to myself because I was so sick and tired of being sick and tired of diets. Like, I have been on this yo-yo string almost my entire life since I was a teenager. I remember in high school, I was like, oh my gosh, what in the world happened? Like, I moved from like a normal size 6, and I thought that was fat back then, to a size 10 before I even graduated. Got married right after that. Got pregnant right after that. And I have just been on this yo-yo health journey. Actually, it's not even a health journey. I've been on a yo-yo, insane, stressful, emotional life roller coaster ever since high school. And I just got so sick and tired of being sick and tired. So I started this page in 2018 because I wanted to do different. I wanted to be different. I wanted to show people what I was doing because it was working for me. And I wanted to be accountable. So I thought, you know what, if I start a page and I start talking to people about what I'm doing and I start showing people what I'm eating and cooking, like, it's going to hold me accountable. Because I told my friends when I first started this page, look, I'm going to start this. And if you see me slacking, send me a message and say, where the heck are you? You said you was going to be on here 3 to 4 nights a week to cook and show us what you're doing and you're missing. So like I told people, hold me accountable. That's what this page was started for. And then I had so much fun talking to people and helping other people do what I'm doing. And it was just amazing to feel so good helping other people. So guys, we just added some Parmesan cheese. You can use a half cup up to a full cup of Parmesan cheese. It's going to melt and it's going to thicken this sauce. So all we have is 4 tablespoons of butter, a full cup of heavy cream. As soon as that heavy cream started to simmer, I seasoned with salt and pepper, and we just added, that's probably about a 4th cup of Parmesan. I just wanted to fill it out. Now you're gonna cook this down until it reaches the thickness you desire. You don't not have to add more. I'm gonna taste it to see if I want a more seasoning of Parmesan or if I want any more salt and pepper. Normally when I make an Alfredo, I like to squeeze lemon in it, but I don't want a lemon meatball. Right now, I don't want a lemon meatball. So we're seasoning with Parmesan and salt and pepper, and that's it. Now, a lot of people will add heavy cream and cream cheese to their Parmesan. You can, you absolutely can. I just don't think it's necessary to add more. Like, the heavy cream is going to thicken it up all by itself with the Parmesan. The seasoning of the Parmesan is great for any Alfredo sauce. And then just the salt and pepper. So simple, simple, simple. So anyhow, I love this page. I love helping people. And I will share with you the exact same tips that I got and started when I first started back in 2018. Still follow today. That does include my Go Girl mix because I use it. So if I use it, I'm going to share it. But you don't have to use it. Like, it's not even required. You can see lots of success just changing healthy habits if you truly want to change your health and feel amazing. So say getting started if you haven't gotten them before. All right, this is looking so good, y'all. Look at that. Now, it will thicken the longer you simmer. So I think it's perfect right now. I'm ready to eat. Let me just taste it. So good. So yummy. I'm telling you, that is yummy. Trying to decide. You don't have to do nothing else. You don't have to do nothing else. But my son-in-law says I'm extra. So might as well add just a little extra Parmesan. I'm going to add a little extra Parmesan and a little extra splash of heavy cream. Because you know what? If they say you're extra, give them what they say. I'm going to put this back on here and simmer it just a second to melt that Parmesan. We're going to put our meatballs right into this sauce, guys, and it is ready to eat. So we're serving it with a side of roasted asparagus. You can serve it with anything. You can serve this with salad. You can serve it with broccoli. You guys know I love broccoli. I could eat broccoli every day. All right, thank you. I do love the skillet too. However, I will say that it's already chipping. Like, you're not supposed to put it in the dishwasher. That's my fault. But I hate washing dishes. And it's already chipping. So I hate that because Ricky just bought these for me for Christmas. I really do love the skillet. It cooks perfectly. It definitely does not stick, but I'm not sure why it's chipping already. Hey, Jennifer. How are you from Clarksville? You lived in Alaska, you mean? You lived in Alaska and I lived in Tennessee. That's awesome. Here comes my mama. So the dogs are fit to start barking. Hey, Francis. Oh, yes, guys. So my ring. I love this ring. I actually ordered me a brand new one. So I'm going to be selling this one. I'm going to be selling this one because I just bought me a brand new one. I'm waiting for it to come in the mail. And I'm gonna sell this one. I'm so excited. I love my Aura ring. It's the Aura. O-U-R-A. Me and my mom and, well, Haley has a different kind. But she wants an Aura. Because the app is amazing. It tracks so well.
I got a crown.
Mom got 2 crowns. A crown for her sleep and activity, I believe. No, readiness. She had a great readiness score. All right, so guys, if you are interested in that, all you have to do is go to their website. It's Aura, O-U-R-A. I love mine. You sleep in it. You wear it all the time. You can swim in it, take showers in it. I don't take mine off, except to charge it. You can take it off, though. You don't have to keep it on all the time, but it's not going to track. Like, it tracks everything. It tracks your heart rate. Mom had to go to the doctor because her heart rate was acting crazy. She felt like her heart was beating out of her chest, and they actually used her Oura ring to track her heartbeats and her heart rate, which I thought was so cool. So, like, the hospital used her ring to track her
heart rate and my stress level.
So, yeah, her stress level.
That's what the doctor looked at.
So, that's pretty cool, right? All right, we're adding the meatballs back into the skillet. Another thing about the Oura ring is my company actually is creating an amazing system. I can't wait to share it with you guys. It is going to be truly awesome. I actually get my hands on it next week on July 25th, but it's going to be released to the public in October. And it's called Protocol, so Protocol. And it actually will integrate with your Oura ring and your Apple Watch if you have an Apple Watch. So like all your movement and your steps, your heart rate, all the things that's being tracked through that health tracker will also go into our system that we're creating to help people live better longer. So that was the reason I decided I'm getting my ring. I've been wanting one. I've been contemplating it, and I was like, oh, now that we got something even better to come to help me, help you guys, and help my family feel better and live better longer, like I knew that was the time I was ready for my Oura ring. So that's what made me push the trigger, because I've been talking about it for a long time. I love my Apple Watch, but I'll be 1,000% honest. I need to turn the service off of it and just wear it as a watch, because one thing that drove me crazy about it is because y'all know I'm crazy busy all the time, right? That thing was dinging all day. Emails, voicemails, phone calls, text messages, Facebook notifications. I couldn't get away from anything. I could not even go to the bathroom without being notified with something. So when I got my ring, I took my watch off. But I need to put my watch back on because I thought it was pretty. But I just need to turn all those notifications off. All right, guys, look at this. How beautiful. Let me show you the finished picture here. And these look good. I hope they taste as good as they look. Simple, delicious Alfredo meatballs. Guys, I hope y'all enjoy. Here's Mama. Hope you enjoy. We're going to have some dinner together, and we will talk to all of you guys later. Bye.